Good morning. It is 10 to 6 on Saturday morning. It has been pouring rain all night and the winds have been howling. They are still howling, and I'm going to go back to sleep for now. There's not much I can do. Just going to wait and see. I'll have to judge the weather, I guess, and decide what time is too late for me to leave, because I have a really full day like I did yesterday. I'm probably going to need at least, I would say 8 hours, because it took me 9 or 10 yesterday. So I would say at least 8 hours I need. And that probably means that if I don't leave by 10 o'clock or so, I probably can't. So we'll have to wait and see. For now, I'm going to go back to bed. Well, good morning. About 7:50. Woke up again at 7:30 to pouring rain, and then I got up and started doing a few things in my tent, and then it kind of lightened up a little bit. The wind seems to have died down quite a bit. The sky is looking very yucky, but as I said, the rain is not really the issue. It's the wind. I'm gonna have to make a decision very soon at what I'm gonna do. Alright, well, the rain has slowed down quite a bit. I think I'm in my shelter, so it's kind of hard to say. I'm really glad I set this up last night because it came in very handy this morning. I packed a bag with all my snacks for today and my lunch. I've got a full Nalgene water, and I just finished making my egg sandwich for today. The rest of the trip now is oatmeal. It's 20 after 8, and I gotta really get moving if I'm gonna go, which I'm pretty sure I am, so I gotta get my day going. I just decided to head into my tent and start packing up, and now the wind has picked up like crazy again. I do have a tailwind, but I don't know. Problem is I have quite a bit of paddling to do to get to my first portage. After that, it's all little lakes and little portages, and I'll be off the water most of the day, but this wind is really not good. Well, it's 8:35, and I still don't know what to do. 1 minute I'm like, let's go. And then the next minute I'm like, I'm not going. I can't go in this. It's terrible. The wind is gusting, but then it stops, and then it's calm, and it's fine. The wind is tailwind at the moment, so it would be pushing me up Solace Lake. As I said, today's like yesterday, but little lakes and 7 portages, 2,700 meters in portages. I'm probably going to spend most of the day on land, which again is good, but I have to get to that first portage, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 kilometers to paddle up Solace Lake. I'm not sure. I have to check. I didn't even look. See, right now it's fine again. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's just raining. Spitting in my face, whatever. I've got a raincoat. It's not freezing cold out, so that's not a problem either. It's such a tough decision. Just never know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen now today. Hey! Well, it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm back in my tent. I've debated about what to do, and I'm making myself like crazy over this decision. Sometimes being out by yourself is really hard because you have to make decisions and you don't have any input, and that's just the way it is. I'm staying here today. I feel guilty. Like, I feel like I have to justify myself, because to myself, not to you guys, not to anybody, just like, I've never taken a day while I've been out here anywhere and said, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here. The weather's shit and the wind is really bad and you're windbound, like, just stay, right? But I've never done that. I just always say no, you know, put on your big girl pants and get out there. I have an extra day, and I'm on a beautiful campsite on Solace Lake. why not enjoy it? Why not just sit here and read my book and enjoy the day? So, you know, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try not to feel guilty about it, and hopefully the wind dies down for tomorrow, and tomorrow's a better day for me to travel. Hi. Well, it's 10:15 on Saturday, and I'm heading out. I wasn't going to go, I was going to stay, and then as soon as I did that video saying I was going to stay, it stopped raining and the wind died, like just died, just shut right off. And I haven't heard it since. And I sat there and I sat there and I waited and I waited, and I said, screw this, I'm going. Tomorrow could be worse, I don't know. And now it's better. It rained all night, it wasn't supposed to, so I'm hoping maybe it won't be that bad today. And as long as the wind's died, I mean, I've got my rain gear on, I've got dry clothes, so you know, if I get soaked, I get soaked, but as long as the wind's not there, as you can see, the water is super calm. So I'm gonna go for it. So hopefully I make it before it gets dark, and the race is on. See you in a bit. Me and my bright ideas. I was nice and cozy in my tent, but no. It stopped raining and the wind died, and let's go. Now it's pouring rain. I've got a headwind and I'm soaking wet. I should have just stayed. Oh well, too late now. Well, the wind has died down a little bit. It's still raining pretty good. And I'm just looking for the portage that goes into Ener. I'm really close to it, I think. Just trying to find the entrance in. Turn off my camera and put it away because it's getting really wet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the portage into Ener Lake. Oh wow, what a nice landing. How lovely. Got my giant canoe umbrella on my head now. Yeah, now that it's stopped raining. It's still misting a little bit, but of course, as soon as I got to the portage, the pouring rain stopped. I'm like, really? Shoe bear, go away. Anyway, on my way, portage 1 of 7 for today. Giddy up. Very narrow trail here on the portage between Solace Lake and Ener. It's not bad, it's nice and level. I can't complain one bit. There's a lot of roots and rocks and stuff in between, and they're very slippery, of course, because of the rain. But other than that, it's delightful. Hello, bag. Thanks for waiting. I'm leaving my raincoat on all day because the back of my pack is soaking wet now. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful mirror, no wind, no rain. Thanks. Alright, I'm on Ener Lake. It's really pretty, very nice and calm. And most importantly, no rain. Got about 1.5 kilometers to paddle to the next portage, which is a 300 meter. Well, I'm just paddling along Ener, whatever it's called. And it's nice now. It's still windy, but not super bad. And it stopped raining, which is lovely. I'm happy right now anyways. I mean, it's a little chilly and I'm a little bit wet, but you know, my jacket's drying really quick. My pants I have rain pants on, so whatever. I also just remembered something. I saw on the map that there's a campsite on Melanson. If there's a campsite on Melanson, I am totally staying on it if it's decent, because the next portage, the portage between Melanson and Reagan, is 1,100 meters, and that's a big one. I guess it would depend on time too and stuff, but if I didn't do it, that would make today's portages like 1,600 meters. And then it would make tomorrow's like 2,100 meters. So it would spread out the days instead of having tomorrow be like, I don't know, tomorrow's like 7, 8, 9, like 1,000 meters in portages. And today's like 2,700 meters. So it would be great to be able to spread them out. This is a 500 meter portage. And hopefully it's lovely. It just started raining a little bit again. But it's raining so lightly I can't even feel it compared to what it did earlier. Really pretty here. Well, I was moving along nicely until I got a flashback from yesterday. Oh, fun. The title of this segment is Slippery When Wet. Oh yeah. I thought, oh, I'll step on the rocks. It's so much easier. No. Slippery. Very slippery. Oh man. Okay. Gotta pay attention. This massive tree. Oh my gosh. Looks like it burnt down. Maybe fire because it's got, it's all charred where it fell. Look at the size of it. Like, it is just huge. I'll show you. I'll show you the size. Look at how big. It's huge. Alright, I gotta go. Started late. Gotta keep moving. It's really pretty here. Okay, bye-bye, Inner Lake. Alright, that portage took just over 35 minutes, 30 minutes. The canoe took a little bit longer. I think it took 15 minutes, and then it was 10 minutes each way for the backpack and going back without it. So not too bad. So knocked that out. Now I just have small ones until I get to the 1100, and hopefully there's a campsite on Melanson and I don't have to do it. Fingers crossed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very pretty Biscuit Lake. And with all this rain and bad weather, looks like somehow the sun's trying to come out. How nice. That was a good portage, except for the rocks. There were a couple of spots of sucky muck and maybe 100 meters of the boulders, but the rest was really good. This is it. It looks like there's a path there. Someone just tied like a bag to the tree. Oh, it is actually trail tape, my bad. I wish I had some trail tape with me. Actually a little bit of sun over there, and I see a couple of blue patches in the clouds, but I also see a bunch of dark clouds coming over here too, so I'm not gonna get too excited. Well, I stepped in the wrong place there and my foot went right down up to my knee, and I could just feel the water run into my boot, and now it's all like freezing cold on my foot. Ooh, it's chilly. We'll see how that plays out. I might just leave it. Alright, got a 200 meter into Broadbent Lake, and hopefully nobody's coming because I totally blocked the portage, but I know it goes against portage etiquette, but like I said, I haven't seen a person in since before I got out of the car. So, oh, I got a nice soaker in my right foot. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, here we go. I was all excited because I thought I got that 500 meter out of the way on the last one I just did, but it was a 300. Whoops. And I still have the 500 after this one, so it just took me as long to do a 500 to do the 300 because of those boulders. But oh, and the 500 that's coming up says it has a very steep hill at the start. I'm definitely not filming doing this. But I do see the water over there, so that's good. Just gotta take my time over this. Watch my step. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Broadbent Lake. I believe this lake was actually named after my friend Alex Broadbent, who I met this year at the Changing of the Seasons Festival. Very cool. I almost wiped out twice there on those rocks. I had to be really careful with the canoe. Holy smokes. Some of these accesses, like the takeouts and the put-ins, are really, really challenging. Like, this one has so many big rocks, and there's nowhere really to stand. It's hard to get the canoe in and out and get all your stuff in and out without, like, I don't know, falling into the water, I guess. Fun stuff. Love the challenge. Alright, well, at the start of that portage, I got a soaker, which is, you know, not that bad, but I just thought maybe I'll wring out my sock, which is soaking wet. I'm gonna get it back on. Nice mucky water. It's an icebreaker, so should be okay. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was wonderful. Let me get my foot in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, back in business. Let's go. It's around 1 o'clock, and I left my site at 10:15, so not too bad for 3 hours, 3 portages. I still have 3 or 4 to go, so, and one of them is the big one, and it's a steep one apparently. So after I do this next 500 meter, I'll be in a lot better shape. I think I just have a 200s and then the 1100 if I have to do it or not. So yeah, the sun has come out again, and got some blue skies back here. Awesome. Also some dark clouds behind the blue skies, so hopefully it's going to turn into a nice day. It's going to be spectacular. This is a really pretty lake. I like it. I like the wee ones. Look at all that color. It's beautiful. Mirror, sunshine. It's a great day in Temagami. Noticing some white quartzite and some pink rock, like you can see in Killarney and some parts of Temagami here in the last little bit. There's in behind this little island, you can see quite a bit on the island, but in behind this little island, way back at the end of the lake, there's like a whole bunch back there too. It's really pretty. Alright, well, here's the portage. Hopefully it's just the start that's steep, and let's get her done. Oh, that is a doozy. But I think I've done steeper hills than that, or hills at least that steep. I'm going to take the canoe first against my better judgment, just because I think it'll be a little easier, and I want to get something done right away. Well, portage update. There is more than one steep hill. There's the big one at the start, which goes on forever, and then it's like a gradual incline, and then there's some more hills like this one. I think I'm almost at the end though. I hope. I'm really tired. And then when you can finally walk normal, and it's not uphill, you're greeted with a sea of sucky muck all the way to the water. I'm glad it's not as wet as it probably was in August. I'm only sinking a little bit, thankfully. Oh, this looks really pretty. This is Carrying Lake. I'm not wanting to carrying my pack over here. Alright, where are we gonna go? Here, there, anywhere? I guess right here is good. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, put the canoe down and go back and get the bag. Oh, Carrying Bar Lake is quite pretty. I'm told that the next one, Tooth Lake, is supposed to be really pretty. So if that one's really pretty in comparison to this one, I can't wait to see it. All right, I gotta go back and get the pack. I guess all these downhills and uphills are good for training for my hike up Ishpatina. I think that's still on so far. My knee feels a lot better today, so we'll see how it goes. You know, it's just as tedious walking down these steep hills as it is going up, especially this time of year. The ground is wet, there's wet leaves, and every couple of steps you're slipping on something. It took me just over 10 minutes to walk back. It took me 20 minutes to get there. And just in case you wanted more of a challenge, that one's a big one. Oh man, I thought I was done. The hills. Psych. Then after you climb the 3 hills, they put an obstacle in your way to climb over. And then you gotta keep climbing up more. Oh man, I love Temagami. So much fun. Oh, the sucky muck is kicking my butt. I just fell again with the pack on. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I got fast reflexes. But bent my wrist a little funny on that one. Didn't like that. Oh, it's dark again. It was sunny the last time I was here. Oh, and it's raining. Awesome. Oh well. Okay, well, if I do find that campsite on Melanson, this is my last big portage of the day. I think I have two 200s left. So, wish me luck. Canada's raining again. I've got about a half a kilometer to paddle to the next portage. I was going to have my lunch while I was in the canoe, but I think I'll wait till I get to the portage and see if maybe there's a little sheltered area somewhere where I can sit and make my tuna wrap. I do have a tiny bit of a tailwind, so that's pretty cool. Oh, look at this cliff coming up. Oh, that's so pretty. I'll get a picture of it when I get up closer. I gotta put my phone away, it's getting soaked. Portage number 5. It's funny, the Ottertooth map says this portage may be obscured. I think they need to put that warning on all the portages for Temagami. This is definitely a funny day. Now the sun's back out, and my hands are freezing. The temperature's definitely dropped. It's still raining. I'm looking for a rainbow, but I don't see one. All right, procrastination. I know I said I was going to have lunch, but it's still raining, even though the sun is out. And there's a nice place to sit there on a log in the sunshine and eat my lunch. But I wanted to give it a few minutes to stop raining because it looks like all the rain clouds are kind of getting blown away. So it's only a 200-meter portage. Shoo bear, go away. All right, I made it to Tooth Lake. Took me 7 minutes. It's a bit of a long 200-meter. There's nothing crazy about it, just a narrow overgrown path. Pretty decent. Just, I think it's like more like 300 meters, not 200 meters, but again, just my opinion. Tooth Lake looks really pretty. I'm gonna go back and have my lunch. I was hoping that the sun would be out, but maybe it'll be out when I get to the other side, because it was out when I left the other side. And now I've come over here and it's gone again, so so sucks. My pants are all wet again, and they just dried, like everything just dried, and now everything's all wet again, so oh well, it's one of those days. Well, I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch. I really don't want to. The sun is gone. It's kind of chilly. There's more dark clouds coming in. It looks like it's gonna rain again, which is fine. I just don't really want to be sitting out here super exposed, but my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. I had a late breakfast obviously today. Well, I ate like maybe an hour later than normal, or an hour and a half, but when I was coming through, I think after the second portage, I ate a bag of chocolate covered almonds, so because I was hungry, and I thought, oh, that'll tie me over, and it gave me a lot of energy, so I'm glad I ate it. But now I'm starving. These clouds just look so ominous, like I'm just gonna get poured on as soon as I get my stuff out. I should have did the canoe first, because then I could have carried the wrap while I ate the carried the pack while I ate the wrap. Carried the pack while I ate the wrap. Anyway, I gotta go because I'm wasting time. Bye. The wind is picking up too. I gotta hurry. I just have some tuna, some cloverleaf tuna in the package with some mayonnaise and some lactose-free cheese that I found in the store the other day. So I'm gonna wrap that up, and I'm gonna do something. I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and eat or not because I'm freezing. I was freezing and it started pouring on me, so I just started like scarfing down the wrap and getting the canoe ready to portage it, and now I'm on my way. Screw that. It's too cold just sitting there with the rain pouring on me. No. Well, I just got on the water, and the sun has come out again, and it stopped raining again. And now the sky is very blue. Oh, I hope this stays. I'm getting kind of chilly going back and forth. I'm hoping that after the next portage, which is another 200-meter one, that I'm going to be finding a campsite and staying there and getting dry and getting warm and cozy. But I guess we'll find out when we get there. Oh, it's so pretty out here. I wish I had some better lighting. It's all like a big, huge cliff. It's just gorgeous. Of course, it's always got to be the toughest for last. Apparently there's a creek here. It says there's a lift over, and then I can paddle for a bit, and then the last portage, hopefully, well, it's the last portage before Melanson. It says just to walk along the bank of the creek, because the portage is not well used and it's in really, really bad shape. I don't know what's going to happen here. I see a lift over, but I don't see any water after that. I hope I didn't come all this way and now I'm stuck. It's always a huge concern of mine when I come to places like this, because you don't know, right? Okay, there's water. That's good. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't even think I have to do a lift over. I think I can just blast through this. I gotta get rid of my phone though. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta move it. Nasty rain is coming. The temperature's dropping and the yucky clouds are coming again. And oh, that sun just made me so happy, but it's gone now. Alright, I gotta move it. Oh, this water is so shallow. It's like maybe a foot and a half. And it's sucky muck. So 200 meters of sucky muck portaging on the bank of a creek is not my idea of a good time. This creek is so shallow. I have to break apart my paddles to push. The mud is so deep, it's sucky muck. It just goes down for like forever, so I can't get out and pull the boat. I might be able to walk it along like the grass there, if I could get to it. I see the portage sign way over there. I don't think I can make it like this. It'll take me like an hour. Like seriously. Ah, good times. Well, this is my current status, and I'm just trying to be really careful because if I break my paddle, I'm in big trouble. And it's really hard work. But I am moving so far. I get to a spot every once in a while where it's like really, really bad. Worse than this is really, really bad where I can't move at all. But at least I'm making progress. Not much, but I am going forward. And then every once in a while, I get to a spot where I can kind of paddle a little bit. and then the creek says, I'm just pushing mud. I'm not paddling water, really. It's just only mud. Sucky muck. This has been, I'm stuck on a rock, like of all things, really. I gotta go, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know if you can see this, but this is what I'm pushing. Sludge. Still moving though. I'll deal with that. Barely. Right, that was ridiculous. I can see the portage sign there. That's about as far as I can go. I see that there's footprints in here. Looks like it's somewhat stable. And I'm gonna try to drag the canoe up here and walk through this. I don't know. I just see what I can do here. I can't push anymore. This is just all way too shallow now. That was quite the workout. Holy crap.